I'm back in with yet another video, and today's video is going to be about Dragon Ball Super Episode 86. Before I even get started, let me apologize for not making a video last week or making a video in the last couple of days. Mainly that's because I've been incredibly busy. Very busy. And that's the reason why I didn't make a video. Also, another reason why I didn't make a video last week for Episode 85 was because how they did Gohan dirty. They did him incredibly dirty. And although I understand he lost to Krillin based on strategy, still, the fact that Gohan lost to Krillin was outrageous to me. So that's another reason why I didn't really want to talk about the episode, because Krillin losing to a Super Saiyan, not Krillin, Gohan losing to Krillin when Gohan is a Super Saiyan, that's just outrageous. And then the fact that they added him fighting Goku at the end, Super Saiyan Blue, and he was able to pretty much hold his own against a Super Saiyan Blue, that's outrageous. So that's another reason why I didn't really talk about it, and I didn't do the episode review last week, because to me it just was crazy, the fact that he held his own. He was able to beam struggle with a Super Saiyan God. Like, are you serious? Krillin's a human. Yeah, I understand he has power and you can shoot ki blasts and stuff like that, but he's a human. And then they had Android 18 able to deflect the Super Saiyan God Kamehameha. Yeah, I didn't want to really talk about that. But before I even go any further with this review, shout out to Drummer1, new subscriber. Let me know that he subscribed to the channel. Welcome to the family, man. Hope you enjoy my content. Hope you stay and continue to watch my content. So shout out to you. Also, this week I'll probably be doing a review for Teen Titans, the Judas Contract movie that just recently came out. I watched it. It was alright. I enjoyed it. Me and my girlfriend watched it together. So I'll be probably doing a review for that maybe midweek, and if not midweek, depending on how busy I am, if not midweek, maybe end of the week, Thursday, Friday or so. But anyway, let's get into it. Last night's episode, Dragon Ball Super, I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it, because it was not just a filler episode. Or let me explain. It was a filler episode, but it was a filler episode that gave us a glimpse into another universe. So the first half of the episode was basically the same. Goku's trying to recruit people. He's trying to find people. So Goku's on his way to recruit, and as he's on his way to recruit, he noticed something's going on in like a town, a little city or something like that. And then he sees Boo. But it's not Boo, the Boo that we see, that we know, Fat Boo. It's Skinny Boo. Looks like Super Boo. Now, first of all, let me say this. Wouldn't it be dope if he could literally change at will? If Boo could literally change at will into different Boos? That would be fire. Like, for example, if he felt like he could turn into Kid Boo, and he can get a power boost, or he has to, if he's Kid Boo, he has to be Kid Boo for only a certain amount of time, because if he's Kid Boo for a long time, he could go crazy. He'd go insane. Like, wouldn't that be dope? Or Super Boo, so he could get a power boost. Like, that'd be dope. But anyway, so him and Kid Boo, not Kid Boo, him and Majin Buu, that looks like Super Boo, they spar, and they basically spar with the rules of the tournament, i.e., you can't get knocked out, or, if you get knocked out, you lose. So what happens is they spar, they go at it, and then Boo just hits him with a flurry of ki blasts, like a lot, hundreds of ki blasts. And Goku's like dodging them and blocking them and fighting them off and so on and so forth. And what happens is after that, Goku's like, these ki blasts aren't going to push me back. So then Boo goes on a flurry. He goes flying, just pow, 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 pow. He starts fighting Goku like hand-to-hand combat. And what happens is he basically knocks him out of the ring, basically. Although they were in a city, basically, based according on the rules of the tournament, Goku would have been knocked out of the ring. So Goku now knows, okay, I have to watch out for that. I gotta make sure that that doesn't happen, because Hercule even says to him, or Mr. Satan, it doesn't matter what his name is to you guys, but he says to him, don't let that happen in the tournament. Like, if you let that happen in the tournament, you'll be out real quick. So don't let that happen. And Goku's like, yeah, I know, I understand that. So then we basically get a shot of Gohan and Piccolo, and they're going to be training in. Now, my only issue with Gohan and Piccolo training is Piccolo has been training Gohan his whole life, basically. Piccolo is basically like, for all intents and purposes, basically like Gohan's second dad. Or in some cases, in some families would even say, his first dad. Because he's always been there for Gohan. Always. Since he was a little child, Piccolo has been there for Gohan. And Piccolo's going to train him, but what could Piccolo teach him more? Like, if he's going to train, he needs to train with Goku. If he's going to train, he needs to train with Vegeta. If he's going to train, he needs to train with Whis or somebody of that higher level. That's what he needs to do, because that's the only way he's going to get stronger. Now, obviously, in the tournament, he's going to be stronger. Something's going to happen where Gohan's going to unlock his potential and go mystic again, or something's going to happen to the extent of him being able to help defend himself against the most powerful fighters in the other universes. Something's going to happen. That's just how the writing's going to go. That's how it always goes. Again, I haven't said this in a long time, but Dragon Ball Super is in many ways kind of predictable. You kind of figure what's going to happen. Like, and I'll get back to this idea in a little bit, but something about Universe 11. So, again, they talk, Piccolo and Gohan talk, and, we know Piccolo's going to train them. I would much rather see him train with a god, like Vegeta or Goku. Like, all three of them going to hyperbolic time chamber together. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I'm sure Gohan would get incredibly powerful if he did that. But it is what it is. After that, what happens is, and this is the part of the episode that I really, really liked, that I liked the most. The first whole half of the episode was just Goku trying to recruit. We find out that Piccolo and Gohan are going to train. We find out that Buu has lost weight and he's basically Super Buu now. That was the first half of the episode. The second half of the episode, however, is completely different. The second half of the episode is Universe 11. Now, we know, and this is what I meant why it's kind of predictable. Universe 11 is going to be that universe. Universe 11 is going to be that final universe that is fighting Universe 7 to save their lives. It's pretty much guaranteed right now. Now, we start off with a ship. Now, another thing, I'll talk about that in the end. But we start off with a ship flying, basically, and landing. And then a guy comes out with a suit on, nice tailored suit, big dude. And then you see his hands and you know exactly who it is. It's Topo, right? So he goes to like a nightclub or something like that. And he's getting a drink. and he's thinking about how Goku, like one of the drinks on the bar is like blue. So he's thinking about Goku turning Super Saiyan blue. And he's just thinking about it. And I'm wondering if he's like, oh, that guy is incredibly powerful. Like, Jiren's the only chance we have or something like that, right? But what's funny about that is they don't even know. They don't even know about Vegeta. They don't know that Vegeta is also a god. Like, they don't know that. So I'm wondering how exactly it's going to, interact with Universe 7 versus Universe 11. Like, I had a video before that talked about how Vegeta and Goku could potentially be fighting at the end of the tournament, and that will potentially save everyone. Doubt it's going to happen. It was just a theory video, but at the same time, can you imagine what it's going to be like when they're all fighting in this tournament? Because Vegeta's not going to go straight Super Saiyan Blue. He's going to fight as his base first. As we saw in the opening trailer, the opening cinematic trailer of the actual show, he's fighting in his base first, right? So, because of that, can you imagine how all the universes are going to react when they feel that pressure of a god and then they look at Goku and they see Goku doesn't have that aura around him, and they're gonna be like, where's that pressure coming from? And they're gonna look and they're gonna be like, he's a god too? Like, the other universes are in store for a surprise. Just throw that out there. But anyway, sorry I went off a little bit, but anyway, so Universe 11, Topo at a club, he's thinking about Goku, and he's just like pondering, like, that guy's strong. So then some guy comes, I forgot his name. I forgot his name. But he comes and he's part of the Pride Troopers, right? Because apparently in the town there is this big giant monster terrorizing the town, and then there's this alien who's controlling that monster. And now we finally find out exactly what the Pride Trooper that looks like Beerus' name. His name is Disto, I believe it was. Disto. And as far as we know, he's not related to Beerus at all. He looks like Beerus. He's probably part of Beerus' race. But as far as we know, he's not related to Beerus. So he's fighting this monster by himself. He's doing okay. And then the monster gets a hold of him. And as the monster gets a hold of him, Topo and then the other Pride Troopers show up. And they basically bail him out. So they band together. They fight the monster. They destroy the monster, and then the leader of the monster, the one who controlled the monster, Topo grabs him and basically slams him to the ground. And, they do their whole, Pride Troopers, the whole hoopla, like the Ginyu Force thing. So, and then we see Jiren, and he's like in like a void, like a all dark black void, just meditating, and you just wonder, like, yo, this guy's gonna be powerful. Like, he's gonna be powerful. But that's pretty much it. And then we also get a glimpse of Goku going to Kame in the what's it called? Kame House? No, not Kame House, because Kame House is Master Roshi's. I forgot what, the Lookout. So he goes to the Lookout, and he basically is trying to look for Android 17, because you can't sense an android's key, right? Because it's an android. So we then end the episode with Android 17 basically driving in his like wildlife reservoir because there are poachers. So we know he's gonna beat the hell out of some poachers. And then we also know, based on the preview next week, that Goku's gonna also be there, and they're gonna basically team up to beat the poachers. They're gonna spar, they're gonna fight together, because Goku's trying to recruit him. Now, I'm not going to go into the spoilers, because some spoilers did come out this week, so I'm not going to go into those spoilers, but pretty much that is pretty much the whole episode. I really enjoyed this episode, and again, I enjoyed this episode mainly because we got in basically a whole entire half. So the episode's about, 30 minutes? We basically got, give or take, 13 minutes of Universe 11, and only Universe 11. And I would love if that happened for every universe in the tournament. Obviously, what was it? 1, 12, 8, and 5 are not in the tournament, I believe. So 1, 12, 8, and 5, I believe, are not in the tournament. So those we don't have to worry about. They're not fighting. But if we got a kind of like a filler episode for all the other universes, just so we could see what happens in them, we could get a glimpse at what happens in them. If we got that, I would love that. Again, these are fillers, but at the same time, I would like to understand and learn about the other universes before they're destroyed. Now, again, I don't think they're going to be destroyed, so to speak. I think they're all going to get wished back. That's just me. But at the same time, like I said, me personally, I would love to see the other universes. We've seen Universe 6 in the episode with Hit, where he, did the hit job on that, whatever that company dude. We seen that episode with him, and then we just seen this one with 11. So if they made an episode for all the other universes, that would be great to me. Also, I forgot to mention, so the gods are basically, everyone thought that the gods were going to come together, the Kais were going to come together, and the gods were going to basically try to get rid of Goku. Like, make him public enemy number 1 in the tournament and get rid of him quickly. So that's what they're doing. at the beginning of the episode, they're basically all meeting to talk about how they're going to do it. But other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. So let me know how y'all felt about this episode. Again, I apologize for not making a video last week. I've been incredibly busy. Put it like this, if you don't see a video from me weekly, something has happened where I'm very busy and I couldn't have made that video. And then I'll explain it to you guys in the video that comes after that. That's basically how I'm going to do this. Also, I'm going to be doing a new thing for reviews. I'm going to call it gold or garbage. That's what I'm going to call it. So when I do a review, for example, Teen Titans Judas Contract, I'm going to do a review this week. I'm going to do a review for that this week. I've already watched it. I've watched it twice already, actually. So I'm going to do a review for that this week. And it's going to be my first gold or garbage. And what gold or garbage is gold meaning a 5 to a 10, anywhere in that area, meaning it's good. Average to great, right? Garbage is below 5, right? So instead of doing like a 1 to 10 scale on how good something is, I'm gonna do a gold or garbage. That's gonna be my way of reviewing things, my way of thinking things are good. I could go in depth if you guys ask me to go in depth. For example, if the Judas Contract is gold and you say, but where would you put it on that scale? I could say, oh, I think it's a 6, or oh, I think it's a 7. I might do that if you guys ask. If you ask in the comment sections, if you ask, I'll tell you further, go in depth with how I feel about it. But other than that, it's going to be gold or garbage. So, again, shout out to Drummer One. Welcome to the family. Hope you enjoyed my content. I do make this content for you guys. I know sometimes I fall off because I'm busy, but nevertheless, I'm going to continue to make this content for you guys. And that's pretty much it. So, I'm SimDC'sReviews. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, favorite. Hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you get my content first. And I guess that's pretty much it. So, again, I'm SimDC'sReviews, and I'll holler at y'all later.